Alright, so first thing we got to do diving into this clutch is drain oil. So what I like to do is move it way back on the stand, and that gives you plenty of room to get to the drain plug. And luckily Honda was smart and they made the drain plug exactly the same size as your spark plug. So I'll get that drained. Alright, so I got the clutch cover off. Really simple, just 6 bolts. Pops right off. Sometimes you might have to hit it with a rubber mallet, but this one just came loose on its own. First inspection, clutch basket looks pretty good. So we'll get this clutch out and we'll dig deeper. So the clutch is actually really easy to come off. It's just these 6 bolts here. And they've got springs on them, a washer. Not too bad at all. This is your pressure plate. It should, hopefully, oh, maybe not. There we go. Your pressure plate. Put that up here on the bench. And then, here's your clutch stack. All of those have steels and then friction discs in between. We'll get into that here in just a minute. So you also want to make sure when you do this, this is your push rod. It comes from the other side. You want to make sure if that accidentally comes out, you don't lose anything in there. So now that I have the clutch out, I measured the thickness of each plate, and they're all right around 0.115 inches, which translates to 0.292 in millimeters, and that is the lower end of a new clutch disc. The service limit is 2.85 millimeters. So I do still have some life left in this clutch, but while it's out and I'm having that little bit of a notchy issue, I am going to replace it. While I was in here, I can feel that my clutch basket, thankfully, is not notched up. You can see a little bit of wear on it, but it is not as bad as I have seen them before. As you can tell, there is a little bit of wear on here. It looks a lot worse than it feels. So I don't think that that's my notchy problem, but like I said, we're going to put a new clutch on it and see how it goes. Did notice on the old clutch that it's hard to see, but it's kind of rounded over, so it's definitely time for a new clutch plate. So first thing we got to do is take your new discs, your friction discs, and we're going to soak them in some oil. Have this old bottle of, it's not old, but have this bottle. Got the plates in the container, take the bottle of oil, and we'll just top them off. Let them soak for a little while. You always want your clutch plates soaked before you install them. You don't want to install them dry. So clutch install is basically a reverse of how you took it out. Still have it all in the same order as when I took it out. So this being the back side, we're going to start with a friction disc. Slide you in, and then a fresh metal disc. And then you just alternate from there. Now so once you get all your discs and your plates back in, just put your pressure plate back on. First thing you want to do is make sure that all of your parts are still in there, your push rod, your bearing, all of that. Make sure it didn't fall out and you lose it, otherwise your clutch will not work. Throw your springs on, bolt started, and then we'll zing them in there. Just like with anything, crisscross applesauce. And we'll go through and torque them to spec.